I am Edward Baugh, and I'll be reading from Driftword, the last poem in Kamau's book, Mother Poem. Now she's littered with memories. An old man rakes leaves in the yard, and she turns on her side as she listens. The doctor will not be coming today. His stethoscope is screamless. It has become a pipe of peace. His black bag carries balloons. Santa Claus is his nomen. Up the slope of the beach, a crab pauses, flickering white beads of ground stone spotted with coral, in a day lazy with sea wrack and glisten. The richness of the day's candle wind burning with iron and blue. The crab pauses, raising its flat seeds of eyes, listening down to the thunder coming up from the curve of the bay, then sideways to scuttles, making necklace of dots on the day. And a wave follows, sweeping. As she touches again the salt and wet of his kisses, she is his secret limestone cavern, mothered from hiss and cobalt, and his breath is leaves, her own lips tingle with sea grape, the yellow curl of cashew, and the leathery red of the fat pork that burn on the cattle wash dunes. She has become the pools of his island, conch, lobster, flying fish, scales closing her eyes. He can hear the breakers breaking in her bleak of bone, blue surge, white leap of blood, soft crackle of pebble, and the small dead cells of the seashells crying under that watery rule holding her now. She is the bright beast of Bathsheba, dark rock unceasingly martyred, nemrac of reefs' lamentations arising out of the distantest pool. Now she lies, forgetting the taste of the mullet, yellow roe of the sea egg, melting its metal away from the tang of her spittle. Aye, 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 cry the forked trees, widened by sudden lightning. Aye, 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 cries the bull in the child's eyes of kites, angels alive in her heaven, echo of river trickle-worn stone, until, rolling downwards from softness to driftward, she knows that her death has been born. If it be so, let it be clay that the potter uses, and he will curve her hollow cheek and carve her darkness. If it be so, let it be stone that the sculptor smashes, and there will be her breasts rising in sea light. Let it be straw and weave and raffia, grass and vine and Spanish needle, and there will be the cane rows of her hair. Let it be hand and clap of tambour, and she will praise the Lord, so that losing her now, you will slowly restore her silent gutters of wordfall, slipping over her footsteps like grass, slippering out of her wrinkles like rain, re-echo of the scream and bubble, re-echo of the cliff and Scarface mountain, past the ruined mill and the plantation stable, past the bell and the church wall, the chapel half trampled with cordia leaves, the graveyards of slaves, past the scramble of grape where the train line once ran, past the boulders and stumps of the silk cotton trees, linking the ridges, the matchbox wood houses, past the glimmering dung of gully and pebble and fountain, the ancient watercourses, trickling slowly into the coral, traveling inwards under the limestone, widening outwards into the sunlight, towards the breaking of her flesh with foam.